So first we put in the prompt, that is to reproduce the results in the paper, and we give the path of the paper, and the Agentic AI starts. It reads the paper and does quite a bit of research to basically build an implementation plan that will later be used by another agent which specializes in development. This takes quite a long time because of the researchers' task of even finding out existing code which can be implemented directly. Also, there are caveats such as library updates that the agent needs to take care of. So it writes the code, it tests it, and that's an agentic loop that goes on and on. All of this is built using Claude AI, and this process takes around 10 minutes for the research and building the implementation plan, followed by another 10 minutes of the developer using those implementation plans and example codes. Here, the researcher has given us a question of whether we would like to proceed with the suggested flowchart, and if there were any API keys or data sources that required some paid subscription or human intervention. This is where the agent would ask of you. So once we enter that, in this case it's Yahoo Finance and it doesn't require any API keys, so we can simply move forward. Next, we start with the report writer. The report writer's job is to take the implementation plan and the code written by the developer to stitch it together in a neat IPyNB or a Jupyter notebook, so the user can actually interact and play around with the elements. The purpose is so that the user has a decent control over it. Here are the files that have been generated. This one is the README file, which enables the user to see the flow and what the agent has found, like the key findings and what the notebook contains. It's essentially an overview of everything that the agent has finally developed for you. This one outlines the interactive sections which you will be able to play around with. It successfully captures complex structures like the hidden Markov model training as well. It also gives you instructions on how to run it and the parameters that you might want to modify in order to see some different results, while keeping in mind that the principles are still sound. Gives It also gives you an outline of the data that has been used, and finally the developer code that is sort of abstracted away from you in and but has been called in the Jupyter notebook. Here are some additional technical details like the directional change indicators which have been used by the paper. Finally, for the strategy, it has also given us a few trading strategies which is used to compare the regime modeling versus the control. Now we'll take a look at the final staged notebook. So here are a few dependencies, then setting up the visuals, the colors of the graphs, and so on. And the data collection uses simply Yahoo Finance, and more or less the entire flow, which you can see was earlier outlined in the README file. So there should be 17 sections over here. So this is the core of the paper, which is the strategy backtesting and the results.